Good morning, grade threes.
Good morning, Miss Gloria.
How are you this morning?
We are blessed of the Lord and highly favored.
Thank you. I am blessed too. Today we are going to have another lesson on science and technology. This will be our second lesson. Let's take down science and technology. Science and technology. Sorry about that. Science and technology.
Science and
Welcome, Seth. How are you, Seth? And Kayla, can you hear me behind there? Seth, can you hear me?
Science and technology.
Science and okay.
Technology.
Good.
Teacher, I'm not yet done.
Okay, sorry, I still have the paper. You are done. Good. Behave. Let's wait for those who are still writing. Reading science and technology. Yes.
I can see the word technology.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay. There you go.
Done.
You are done. Is everyone done?
I'm done.
Is everyone done? Good.
Yes.
All right. Today,
Yes, we're done.
all right, good. Today, our topic is water sources, right? The topic, water sources. The topic for today, we are going to talk about water sources or sources of water. Water sources. This is our topic for today. Water sources. Water sources. This is,
I'm done.
you are done. Okay, behave good. Water sources. That is
Teacher,
our,
I'm done.
okay, good.
Teacher, I'm done.
You're done. Everyone is done. I'm sure there's Kyle is still writing. Junior, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Just copy water sources, okay? And then the other things, the other notes, we are going to write them after I have explained. Okay, good. What do we mean by water sources? Can someone please read the sentence below? Can someone read the sentence below? I want you to tell us what is a water source. Yes, Mufaro, read what a water source.
A water source is where we get our water from.
Where we get our water
From.
from. Where we get our water from. So a water source is where we get our water from. So can you write those notes? Put that dash at the front when you're starting. Then you write, define, you tell us what is a water source. A water source is where we get our water from. That is a water source. It is where we get our water from. We call it a water source.
Yeah.
A water source is where we get our water from.
I am done.
You're done? Good. Seth, can you hear me, Seth? I cannot see you, Seth, but can you hear me? Kayla, can you hear me, Kayla? A water source is where we get our water from. That is a water source. A water source is where we get our water from. Siyabonga, your lesson is over. Siyabonga, can you hear me? Your lesson is over, okay? This is the grade 3 lesson. A water source is where we get our water from. That is a water source. Someone is calling me?
Teacher, I'm done.
Done, good. All right, Mufaro. Good, Mufaro. Make sure you take down the notes that you read them, okay? Yes. Is everyone done?
Yes.
Okay, Kyle is still writing. Let's wait just a few minutes. As you are waiting for Kyle, I want you to think now. What do you think are water sources? Okay, I want you to think about water sources because now you know a water source is where we get our water from. So now I want you to think now. I want you to tell me the water sources now. Let's wait for Kyle, and then when you are done, think about the water sources. What do you think are water sources now? I want us to think about the water sources where we get our water from. And then you tell me that this is a water source, this is a water source, this is a water source. Mr. Kyle, are you done? Okay, good. Now, I want us to think about the water sources. Now, who can tell me, name any water source that you know? Because it is where we get our water from. That is a water source. Now I want us to talk about, let's mention some of the water sources. Yes, Tafatwa? A dam, good, Tafatwa. A dam is a water source. As Tafatwa is talking about it, you can be writing it down. A dam, yes, it is a water source. Any other water source that you can think about? Yes, Junior, let's name our water sources. Yes, you can write them. Just write number one. Yes, Talbot. Write number one, a dam. Just write one. Dam is D-A-M. Dam, D-A-M. A dam. A dam is a water source. Don't worry about the spellings. I have all the water sources, so you are still going to list them down. I'll show you. Right now, we are just talking about them. Yes, Mufaro, give us another water source.
A tap.
A tap, good. A tap is another water source, good. So remember that water sources are places where we get our water from. That's what it is. A tap, yes. Kyle, another water source.
Jojo tank.
A Jojo tank, good. The Jojo tank, yes, it's a water source. The Jojo tank.
That's right, Jojo.
Jojo is J-O-J-O. You just write J-O in another J-O. That's a Jojo. And tank is T-A-N-K. Tank, T-A-N-K. That is Jojo tank. Okay. Yes. Another water source. Yes, Imani?
I wanted to say even a river.
A river, good. A river is a water source, good. A river is a water source, yes. A river is another water source. River is R-I-V-E-R. That's a river. Good, Imani was spelling it for us. Good, Imani. River. Another water source, yes, behave. A ball, yes. These days we don't have water coming out of our taps for 2 days or 3 days. You need to go and get water from the borehole. Borehole is B-O-R-E. That's bore. B-O-R-E. That is bore. And then you put hole. H-O-L-E. Make sure you don't leave a space. Borehole is one word, okay? So it's B-O-R-E. H-O-L-E. Borehole. Borehole. Yes, good. Yes, let us list another, which, yes, Imani, another water source.
A well.
A well, good. A well is another water source. because people get water from their wells. Nowadays, we have people in our homes, people can dig wells behind their houses or in front where they can get water. Yes, a well is another water source. We all know how to spell well.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yes, Mufaro, another water
A
source.
drum.
A
A
drum.
drum.
Yes, we get water from the drum. It is the cousin brother of the Jojo tank. Yes. Where we get our water from.
Done, teacher.
Yes, good. Behave.
Done.
Want to give us another water source?
Yes.
Yes. Behave is, yes, behave. Have you forgotten behave? Okay. Okay, there is one water source that we get. This is where all the water comes from. Where does all this water come from? Anyone who can tell me? Where does all this water come from? Because the river, it has water inside. But where does this water come from? It's another important water source. It comes from, look at my fingers. What is that? Where is that water source? Yes, Imani?
Rain.
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 Rain is our primary source of water because all the water that you find in the river, water you find in the dam, water from the tap, everything, all the water comes from God. And God gives us water through the rain. Rain, R-A-I-N. Rain, R-A-I-N. Yes, Kyle? Okay, R-A-I-N. You say rain.
To say something.
Yes, you want to say something, yes, Kyle?
If the rain is raining, you put it outside.
Sorry?
If the rain is raining, you put the bucket outside.
Yes. If there is rain, you can put the bucket outside, even the Jojo tanks. Yes, even the Jojo tanks. You remember that Mami connects, there is a pipe that is connected to the Jojo tank. That when it rains, right? That pipe will pour inside the Jojo tank. Yes. So the water that we get is from the rain. Let's not forget the rain. Yes, thank you for that, Kyle. Okay, Talbot.
I wanted to say that at my grandmother's house there is no water, so when it's raining,
Yes.
they go and put a big dish outside.
Yes.
Then the rain fills it up.
Yes, good topic. Yes, that's why I am saying that rain is important. It is one of the most important water sources because that is where we get all our water from. We get it from rain. Yes. Junior, your hand was also up. Did you want to say something? Mr. Junior, can you hear me? Junior? Okay, Junior's network. All right. Now I want you to read my water sources. You people are very intelligent because all the water sources I wrote, you mentioned them. You see, who can read number one for us? The water source number one. Number one water source. Yes, Mufaro.
Dams.
Dams. Number two, Clinton. Taps. Good. Number three, this is another water source. Yes, Talbot. Yes, Talbot. A borehole. Good. Number four, who can read? Good, Talbot. Borehole. Number 4, Tapa.
Well.
Number 4?
Well.
A well. Good. Number 5, Kayla. Read number 5. A spring. Let's write down spring. We did not write spring. Write down springs. The springs. This is water that comes from underground on its own. You just see it popping up from underground, the springs. Yes, we also get water.
I'm done.
Springs. Good. Who can read number 6? Yes, number 6. Yes, Imani. Lakes. Let's write down lakes. A lake. We have, this is another water source. The lake, the lakes, they are water sources. You are done. Good. Number 7. Number 7. Who can read
Number 7.
Yes. Yes. The ponds. Yes, we forgot to write the ponds. They are also water sources. The ponds. Ponds are when the rainwater comes down, it makes some small ponds around. Ponds. A pond is a water source. And then number 8. Number 8. Number 8, Mofaro.
Tanks.
The tanks. Good. Tanks. Okay. Before we end our lesson, I want us to talk about another topic, natural sources of water. Can you write natural sources of water? Natural sources of water. When we have our sources of water, some sources of water are natural, other sources of water are man-made. Okay, so write natural sources of water. Sorry? Sorry about that. Can you see now? Natural, just write natural sources of water. And there, natural. There you go, behave. Natural sources of water. What happened, huh?
I'm done. Done, teacher.
Done? All right.
Done.
Are you all done? All right. Natural sources of water. Natural sources of water. These are not made by men or people. Okay. They are part of the natural environment. I want you to write the second one. This one, say they are part of the natural environment. These water sources, they are natural. Write this second one. Yes, write the second one. They are part of the natural environment. The natural sources of water. They are part of the natural environment. And then I'll tell you what that means. They are part of the natural environment, these natural sources of water.
I cannot see. I cannot see.
I've put it forward.
There. I am done.
You are done. Good. They are part of the natural environment, these natural sources of water. They are part of the natural environment. Sorry.
Teacher, I'm done.
You are done? Okay, good.
I cannot see. I'm done.
Okay, good, Kyle.
Done, teacher.
Done? Okay, good, Clinton.
Teacher, I'm done.
All right. I think we're waiting for behave. Talbot, they're still writing. Okay, it's okay.
Teacher, I'm done.
You are done, Talbot. Good. Junior, are you done?
Teacher, I'm done.
Behavior done?
Yes.
Junior, are you done?
No.
Okay, let's wait for Junior. These natural sources of water, they were made by God, okay? So I want you to think,
Yes.
amongst those sources of water, I want you to think, which ones do you think were made by God? Because those are the natural sources of water, okay? Which ones do you think were created by God? They come from God. They are natural sources of water. Others, they were created by people, but I want you to look at those sources of water and you tell me which ones do you think were made by God? They are the ones that are called natural sources. Okay,
Teacher.
so now you can tell me,
Teacher.
put your hand up. Let's see.
Rain.
Rain is a natural source of water. Good. Another one that is natural. Which other ones are natural? A ponds, they are natural. Good. Which other ones are natural? Rivers. Rivers are natural. Good. Lakes are natural. Lakes, they are natural. Rain is natural, yes. Yes.
Rivers.
Rivers are natural. Good. Yes, Junior. Which ones are natural?
A tape.
No, dams are not natural. Do you know why? Because with dams, people will build the dam wall. Have you ever seen a dam wall? A dam, it has a dam wall around. Yes. So a dam is not man-made. No, a dam is not natural. Okay, good. Now I want you to copy this one. The second type is called man-made sources. Man-made sources. Man-made, yes. Is someone calling me? This one is the second type. So we have two types of water sources. The first one, natural, and the second one is called man-made sources. Okay. So we have two types. We have the natural ones. Those ones were made by God. And these ones, man-made, they were made by people. These ones were made by people.
Teacher, I can see.
Okay, what about if I push it like this? Is it better?
Yes.
Teacher, I can see.
Okay, let me push it a bit.
Teacher, I can see.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, I can see.
I've pushed it a bit. I hope now people can see. Man-made sources of water. These sources were made by people. Good, Iman is done. Right?
Teacher, put. Yes.
Yes, they were made by people.
I'm done.
Okay, good. Are you all done?
No.
Okay. All right, I'll continue putting the paper so that you can see. All right. Kyle is still writing. Let's wait for those who are writing so that they can also have the notes. Remember, these notes are very important.
Writing nicely.
Oh, just try to write, Kyle. Just try to write.
It's not writing nicely.
It's not writing. Okay, finish up, Kyle.
Yes.
All right. So the man-made sources of water, these were made by people. So I want you to think, which ones do you think were made by people amongst those sources of water? Which ones were made by people? Yes, Clinton?
Jojo tank.
The Jojo tank, good. Another one, Junior?
A dam.
A dam, good. A dam is man-made, good. Mufaro, another one that is man-made?
A drum.
A drum, yes, man-made. Yes, Kyle, another one that is man-made.
Jojo tank.
Jojo tank. A tap, good behave. A tap, man-made. Yes,
Jojo tank.
yes, the Jojo tanks they are
Jojo tank.
yes.
A well.
Oh, a well is natural. A well is natural. A borehole is man-made. Good. A borehole is man-made. Good. All right. I can see that all of you understood our lesson. Okay. Yes. All right. So who can tell me before we end our lesson? Who can tell me what you learned about today?
Teacher.
Remember learning about today. Someone is calling
Teacher.
me. Yes.
Sometimes you'll be getting freeze.
Oh, sometimes I'll be getting frozen. Sorry about that. I think it will be my network, but I can see you. Can you now see me?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it fast. What did you learn about? Yes, Kyle?
Sources of water.
Sources of water. Good. Anyone who can tell us again? Yes, Mufaro. What did you learn about?
We learned about natural sources of water.
Good. Natural sources of water. Good. Julia, what did you learn about?
And man-made.
Man-made sources of water. Good. Anyone else who has something to say? Yes, Imani?
I wanted to say we also learned that there are a lot of sources of water.
Yes, there are a
More
lot
than
of
we can think of.
More than you can think of. Well done, Imani. Yes, Kyle?
That sources of water that is made of God.
Made by God. Those ones are natural. They were made by God. Good. Yes, Clinton?
God.
Good, Kyle?
A water source.
Oh, Clinton just do, no. Okay, thank you so much, Mufaro, Kyle, Behave, Imani, Talbeth, Kayla, Julia, and Clinton for joining us today. Today we have one lesson, so we are going to meet again on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Remember to read the notes, okay? Read the notes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Junior.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.